How's it going, guys? The name's Ray Ray, and today I am back with a new video. And today we are going to be sorry, force of habit. We are going to be reviewing Aew All In Texas. I watched it, and honestly, I loved it. I liked it. I personally enjoyed it. Apparently, some people did not like it. Apparently, some people Granted, though, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't remember watching it. But I'm assuming, last year's All In was probably better. I don't know. But anyways, I still enjoyed this All In Texas one. I enjoyed it. I liked it. So let's get into the review. First match. The first match was the Ops. The Ops. I apologize if I don't know any wrestlers. Some of the wrestlers. It's the same way with WWE. I mispronounce wrestlers' names. Powerhouse Hobbs, Samoa Joe, and what other partner? I apologize. I do not remember. The Ops. First is the Dark. Death Riders. The Death Riders. Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd is apparently Gabe Kidd is a honorary member of Death Riders. He's in New Japan Pro Wrestling mostly. He's gonna be in the G1 Climax, which I'm excited to watch. It's gonna be the first G1 Climax that I watch. But anyways, the six-man tag was good. I liked it. It's pretty decent. Yep. The Ops retained. And then after the match, the Death Riders attacked them. And then Claudio, almost called him by his old name, Claudio just took a chair, wrapped it around Samoa Joe's neck, and just stomped on it. And I don't know, but I'm assuming this is going to start a feud between Claudio and Samoa Joe, just one-on-one. I'm hoping, to be honest, because I would like to see that. But yeah, this was a pretty decent match. It was okay. All right. By the way, I don't think this is in order, although also this isn't in order. I'm not reviewing it in order. Anyways, next up is the Men's Casino Battle Royal. Gauntlet match. Gauntlet match. I liked it. I will say, yeah, it went pretty long. It did go pretty long, too long, in my opinion. But I love the fact that MJF won. I like that. MJF is my favorite wrestler in AEW. Next to Kenny Omega. But he's my favorite wrestler in AEW. Again, next to Kenny Omega. But yeah. I like the Battle Royal. I noticed there was no surprises. Correct me if I'm wrong. There were no surprises. Usually in All In, the last two I think, were like legends or something like that, or wrestlers that people thought were retired came back and debuting wrestlers came to the Casino Gauntlet match and debuted. They didn't do that today. They didn't do this in this one, right? I don't think so. But I'm glad MJF won. I like the Hurt Syndicate. I like the whole Hurt Syndicate of Bobby Lashley, MVP, Shawn Benjamin, and MJF. I like it. Honestly, it reminds me of the Nation of Domination, when Owen Hart was a part of it. It kind of reminds me of that. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. So yeah. Well, MJF also gets a title shot at any time, I think. But he gets a title shot pretty much against the world champion, which I'll talk about that later. And then the next one Again, this is not in order. The next one was the women's, again, not in order. The next one was the women's casino gauntlet. This one was alright. I enjoyed it too. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the casino gauntlet matches, they were okay to me personally. Like, okay. Like, they were like filler in my opinion. Just saying, yeah, they felt like fillers. Like, yeah. But anyways, the women's casino battle royal. I keep saying battle royal. Gauntlet match. It was decent. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that Ember Moon won. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Athena. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. It's not her name anymore. Athena. I'm glad Athena won because honestly, she is so underrated. She's an amazing wrestler. Athena, Ember Moon, whatever you want to call her, she's an amazing wrestler. Like she is underrated for real. Like there's a reason why they had her be the Ring of Honor World Champion, the Women's Ring of Honor World Champion for like years now, for like 100 days I think. I don't know, but I enjoyed it, and Athena won, so she gets a shot at the women's title. So yeah, I'm happy for Athena because finally she gets like opportunity, you know. And then the next match, again, not as in like next one I'm gonna review is the triple threat, the three-way World Tag Team Championship match. The Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed versus the Patriarchy. Which pretty, this was pretty okay match. This was an okay match. I will say, yeah, this was an okay match. Again, I love the Hurt Syndicate. They're definitely my favorite faction right now, the Hurt Syndicate. So obviously, I was like, I'm glad that Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin retained. I'm glad. I'm glad they retained. I'm sorry if I'm too close to the mic. Anyways, I'm glad that they retained. I'm glad that they retained. Jet Speed. I like Jet Speed. They seem like they could be a cool tag team. Like how in WWE they have Fraxium with Axiom and Nathan Frazier. I feel Jet Speed could be an actual tag team. Like I want them to keep them together. Like AEW, keep those two together. I feel like those two could be a good tag team. And then after the match, it's the revival, which is crazy that the revival did not have a match at All In. Like they didn't even add them in this match, which is crazy to me. Just saying. But anyways, the Hurt Syndicate were just like pushing around the revival to make them angry. The rival came in, tried to interfere, and like Christian accidentally bumped on the revival. Bobby Lashley hit him with a spear. Christian with a spear, and won the match. And then after the match, this is actually pretty shocking. Christian Cage's own son, Christian Cage's own son, Nick Wayne, turned on him. His own son, even his wife, even his wife turned on him. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry if I'm like stuttering and stuff. I need to do like fucking word communication skills. Anyways, so yeah, they just started, and I guess in the revival was part of the attack. I don't know, but I'm assuming the revival and Nick Wayne and his mom and like that other dude. I feel like those three are gonna be a faction now. I don't know if that's true or not. Just speculating. I'm just speculating. I don't know if that's true. But anyways, they were beating down Christian Cage, and out of nowhere, Edge returns. Edge returns. I loved it. I loved it. I don't care if people say, "Oh, he's washed," "Oh, like oh." Thing like no, I don't care. I like Edge, and I love hearing his theme song. My favorite theme song, wrestler's theme song of all time, is Edge's. Obviously, his name is not Edge. He's Copeland, but I mean Cope. But low key, I do not like calling him Cope, so I apologize. He's Edge to me. Sorry, he's Edge to me. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Edge, mm, Edge, guess Cope hashtag not, aka Cope. Sorry, went down and saved his old best friend Christian Cage, and then told him straight up, "Go find yourself, man. Like, damn, go find yourself." This is pretty interesting. This is actually pretty interesting. That's actually it makes me wonder how are they gonna bring Christian and Edge, aka Cope, how are they gonna bring them together? Like, I can't wait for that story. And then have them face FTR and stuff. I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool. That would be a cool story. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, the match was okay. The tag team three-way tag match was like all right. It was all right. The next match was not the next match. Again, this is random. Sorry. Um. Okay, the next thing was Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. Unfortunately, Adam Cole has suffered a lot of injuries, and apparently now he's pretty much like retired. So like he vacated the title, I think in the 0 hour, and they instead replaced it with a fatal four way: Kyle Fletcher versus Dustin Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara versus Garcia or something. Yeah, Garcia. So it was a fatal four way, and I was surprised. I was surprised that they did not give it to Kyle Fletcher. I was assuming like yeah, yeah. To me, Kyle Fletcher, when I look at him, like he's a star. He's definitely a star. Like Kyle Fletcher to me is a star in the making, in my opinion. Like he has his character going and everything. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't give it to Kyle Fletcher. But they gave it to Dustin Rhodes, which I'm happy for Dustin Rhodes. Like he got his moment. He got his moment. They're like in Texas, where he's from. He got his moment, and I'm proud. Yeah, I'm proud of Dustin Rhodes. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And also like yeah, hope a speedy recovery to Adam Cole. It sucks out like not in a bad. I'm not saying this in a bad way, but like Adam Cole is such injury prone now. It's like damn, that sucks. I remember at Adam Cole in NXT, he was a beast. He was a beast. It, like Adam Cole was one of my favorites in NXT. It's like damn, it sucks. Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he doesn't have to retire. But yeah. And so congrats to Dustin Rhodes for winning the TNT Championship. All right, next match was not again random. This is random. The Young Bucks, the founding fathers, the Young Bucks versus Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay in a tag team match. If the Young Bucks, if the Young Bucks win, Swerve and Ospreay don't don't get a title shot in the next year. And if like Swerve and Ospreay win, the Young Bucks are no longer EVP. This tag match, it was fun. That's what I'll say. It was fun. Like I don't know about like great tag team matches. Like this this match is definitely the people that hate the flippy dippy stuff in indie wrestling, like the flip stuff and the like no selling shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I thought the no selling. If people hate that and high flying and flippy and stuff like that, y'all gonna hate this match. Personally, I enjoyed it. I found it entertaining. like I found it entertaining. I don't know if it was the best tag team match of all time. I don't like even in AEW. I don't think it was the best tag team match, even in AEW. But it was still fun. It was still fun to watch. It was still fun to watch. Um, but yeah, if you don't like flippy stuff in your wrestling, yeah, you're not gonna like that match. But I loved that match. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch. Then the next match, the next thing, next match, Tony Storm versus. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Oh my god, I forgot to say the results. So Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay won the match. They won the tag match. Um, and so now Young Bucks are no longer the EVPs, which is interesting now to see where it goes. So what's next for the Young Bucks? Are they gonna go back to using their old gimmick, Super Kick Party? Are they gonna go back to that? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So yeah, Young Bucks are no longer EVPs. Yeah, and then next match, Mercedes Moné versus Tony Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. I enjoyed this match. I did. I did. I liked it. I liked it. I will say there was one. There was one spot. There was some spots where like Tony Storm hit Mercedes Moné with like three pile drivers in a row, and Mercedes Moné just kicked out. I'm sorry, but no offense, but that is such a like John Cena kicking out of a DDT on the concrete type of type of thing. Okay, like I'm sorry, you can't be like you complain like you can't be like oh Mercedes Moné kicking out of three pile drivers in a row, kicking out of three pile drivers. That was cool. That's not bad. But then you complain about John Cena kicking out of a DDT on a concrete by Wade Barrett. It's like yeah, you can't. Like no, I'm sorry, but that felt like oh come on, like come on, like you'd be out of this world. You'd be done after from like three pile drivers in a row. You'd be done. Okay, I'm sorry. But the match was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. At least she didn't kick out of like a pile driver like from the second turnbuckle. But yeah, I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed the match still. And Tony Storm is still the women's champion, which I think is cool. Like she's a star. Tony Storm, Tony Storm, she has made a Hall of Fame career. A Hall of Fame career. Like without even going to well, she did go to WWE, but I'm saying is like this character will make her a legend in women's wrestling. This character, Timeless Tony Storm, has made her a legend in the women's wrestling. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. And I'm proud of Tony Storm too. Like, man. And then the next match, and the next, we got Kazuchika Okada. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Apologize if I pronounced it wrong. Versus Kenny Omega, one on one, for the first time in AEW, and the last time they fight. The last time they fought was like I think 7 years ago. I think. It was in New Japan. The match, it felt like it was good. I liked it. It was still good. But honestly, it felt like such an Americanized version of the match of Okada versus Omega. It felt like such a like American wrestling version of it. Like they had interferences. Okada focusing so much on one body part. Like, yeah. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Like if they did that in like New Japan, but I don't know. I feel like it was like a almost like a no offense to AEW guys and AEW fans, but it felt such like a WWE type of match. It was still good. Don't get me wrong. It was still good. It was still good. Yeah. Okada won the match. Okada won the match. He he's a new AEW Unified Champion, which is cool. And also, I would like to add Kenny Omega versus Don Callis. That rivalry, just like the Bloodline in WWE, their rivalry is gonna be lasting forever. Don Callis and Kenny Omega, their feud is gonna last forever. Like, oh my goodness. I remember the time Don Callis turned on Kenny Omega. That was years ago, I think. Like a year or two, like 2 or 3 years. I don't know, but it was years ago. It's like, yeah, they're. I guess they like working together, which is cool. But it's like, golly, like Kenny Omega is this gonna be Kenny Omega and Don Callis feuding for like ever, forever? Okay. I mean, I enjoy it still. I'm just saying, you know, don't overdo it with Don Callis and Kenny Omega. Just saying. Now, the next match, the main event. Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Championship in a Texas Death Match. This match was awesome. I liked it. Very violent. I will say, very violent. Yeah, it felt like, to me, it felt like the match at WrestleMania 40 between Roman and Cody. It felt like that, but AEW's version, like a hardcore version of it, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. Everybody was interfering. Like, Claudio took a chair and wrapped it around Will Ospreay's neck and like just stomped on it. So I don't know if Will Ospreay is out of action now. Like, obviously in the poster of Forbidden Door, he's on it. Will Ospreay is on it, so obviously he's gonna be there. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens between that, like having Will Ospreay get stretched out, and then. But yeah, I heard like people did not want to see like interferences in this match, but like, come on now, I mean, they're gonna do interferences. It's an old wrestling tale. It's an old wrestling cliche. Okay, of factions where like everybody interferes. Everybody has to interfere. So, not expecting that. So yeah, it was brutal. This match was brutal. Like, oh my god. Like, Jon Moxley was bleeding like crazy. He was bleeding like crazy. Oh, sorry, if I shoot the camera. Yeah, he was bleeding like crazy. I need to stop going so close. He was bleeding like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, these two. Honestly, this match was definitely better than their last Texas Death Match at Revolution. This match was definitely better than that. But yeah, they even had like freaking what was it? A bed of nails. Like a bed of nails, bro. Like, what the heck? Oh yeah, and then Bryan Danielson came out and started fighting the Death Riders. Bryan Danielson came out and like used the yes chance, which I heard WWE doesn't want him to do that anymore, which is like, very petty. Like, wow, okay, very petty. Which he still did it. Like, I don't care. Like, what the heck? So I still did it. Whatever. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And then out of nowhere, from the rooftop. Sorry, I'm just itching my forehead. And from the rooftop came Darby Allin, which came back from Mount Everest. I'm glad he's still alive after that. Well, like, yeah, like, okay, yeah. So yeah, Darby Allin came back, took out the Death Riders with a coffin drop, and yeah. And then yeah, and Another moment, Prince Nana, Prince Nana handcuffed Marina Shafir. I think that's what her name is. He can't handcuffed her on the one of the sides of the ring, or not the ring, but the side of the barricade, on the side of a barricade. And then this is good storytelling. I will say this is good storytelling. Swerve Strickland came out and gave Hangman Adam Page the same chain that Swerve choked Adam Page out with in their Texas Death Match. I thought that was good. That was good. Like like they really buried the hatchet. You know, they really buried the hatchet. And that was some good storytelling. That was some good storytelling. So the chain that Swerve Strickland gave Adam Page used it to just oh my fault to just choke out John Moxley, and then John Moxley just tapped like he was selling it. John Moxley was selling it, like he was selling it. So he tapped out like crazy, and now you're new AEW World Heavyweight Champion Hangman Adam Page, which I thought was awesome. Which I think is awesome. Hangman Adam Page took the briefcase that John Moxley was holding that contained the AEW World Title. He took it out and he raised it up high. Like finally, we get to see the AEW World Title. Finally, finally, and yeah, and I like that little touch where like the title still had Daniel Bryan's name. Oh, I keep saying Daniel Bryanson's. He still had the title still had Bryan Danielson's nameplates on to make it like clear that like yeah, John Moxley trapped that title in that briefcase for that long. Yeah, so I like that touch. I like that touch. So yeah, now I'm assuming the Death Riders are no more. Yeah, hopefully you don't. That would be such a low blow if they just like have Hangman win and then have Moxley win it back. Like, come on now, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But anyways, yeah, I'm assuming now is gonna be Hangman Adam Page versus MJF in the future for the world title, and Tony Storm versus Athena for the women's world title. That's gonna be in the future, which I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for that. So yeah, it's gonna be also interesting to see what's next for John Moxley. I'm assuming he still has like a rematch clause, so I'm assuming they're gonna do that. But yeah, like it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Like apparently the Death Riders were not loved. Like nobody liked the Death Riders. Like nobody. Like it did not work. So I was like, yeah, now finally they're no longer. I mean, John Moxley just lost the title, so they're probably gonna have the Death Riders be kind of the main focal point for the next coming weeks. But then after that, yeah, they're probably gonna like move on from them, which hopefully they do. Like have John Moxley do something else. It's like, yeah, Anyways, anyways, I enjoy it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Okada and Kenny Omega match. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but like their New Japan matches, their 3 New Japan matches were definitely better. Were definitely better than this match. Just saying, my opinion. Anyways, that was my AEW All In review. My rating, honestly, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Like some matches were okay, like they were all right. Like yes, and the Casino Battle Royal. Casino Battle Royal. The Casino Gauntlet match was okay as well, but I still enjoyed it. Especially the main event. That saved the whole show. Especially the main event. That was awesome. And I will add this as well. The one critique I do have for the show, it's freaking 5 hours. Oh my god. In my opinion, no matter what company it is, no matter if it's TNA, AEW, WWE, Ring of Honor, it does not matter. New Japan, it does not matter. No wrestling show, yeah, no wrestling show should be 5 hours. No wrestling show should be 5 hours. I don't care what the company. I don't care about the company, what company it is. No show is should be 5 hours. Like, come on now. 5 hours is way too much. Like, I don't. It's like, come on now. That's all I only critique in All In. For All In, that yeah, start doing 5 hour like it's weird. It's weird. Like it's kind of weird how like in WWE, in WWE, they they need to add more matches. They stick with 5 matches, which is not that many matches to do in a PLE, which is not good. You need to add more people in there. Like you're not gonna be able to put your whole roster there. Like only 5 matches. That's like, come on now. That's way too little. And then with AEW, they have they do too many 4 hour, 5 hour pay per views. Too much. That's too much as well. That's too much. So it's like WWE is too little, AEW too much when it comes to pay per views and PLEs. It's like, oh gosh. Anyways, that's my review of All In Texas. I loved it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I can't wait for the next pay per view of AEW. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching this review. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.